Hello guys, I am Ravi and welcome to the web scraping series. So this is the fourth tutorial for the web scraping series, and in this tutorial we are going to be learn very important thing in web scraping which usually helps us in scraping the JavaScript enabled websites. Okay. So first I will tell you what are the JavaScript enabled websites. So suppose take an example of Amazon.in. Okay, so I will open any of category some such as lighting solutions. Okay. Then if I'll go to the end of page, okay, it auto scrolls. Okay, it loads some new content and then it scrolls. Okay. Uh, I'll show you a website that AJIO.com. Okay. So AJIO.com, you will scroll down. After that, it loads some new content. If I will scroll last, it is loading some new content. So in case of you are using just requests and beautiful soup, you are not able to load the dynamically content and extract the data from there. Okay, it just extract the data from single page which is loaded firstly. Okay, so for that you require Selenium. And what is Selenium? Selenium is a library that provides web drivers. So okay, which provides ability to use WebDriver. And what a WebDriver does that it drives a web page like a user is using a website. Okay, so it opens a new pop-up, new tab in the browser, open the website, and just like a user interact with website, it scroll or go to next page, whatever our requirement is, and then in between we extract our data using Beautiful Soup and other options. Okay, so let us start. So what we are going to use today, we are going to use the kids wear page of AJIO. It is having somewhat this many data. Okay, so we are going to extract this products information from AJIO.com. Okay, so let us see how we can do that. Okay, so I have imported the libraries from Selenium. Import WebDriver. We imported WebDriver. We imported Beautiful Soup, Pandas, and time. So time is required for setting some time interval between loading. The page I will show you. The page is loading here. Okay. So this loading takes some time. So according to your internet speed, you have to set that time. Okay, if you set this time very low, then your web scraping cannot complete and it not scroll page and your program will terminate. Okay, so after that we configured a web driver. So created a object driver and we initialize driver for Edge. Okay, so I am using Edge browser. So I initialize driver for Edge. You can initialize driver for, there are options for Chrome, Safari, etc. Okay, Firefox. So you can use other options also. And if you use Chrome, then you have to provide here inside the function, uh, uh, you have to provide download the driver from the Chrome and provide the driver address here. Okay, so in the case of Edge, I have to just initialize this function. Okay, after that I have set at the URL, that is the via page URL. Okay, after that we are, how we are getting the page, we are getting driver.get URL. Okay, so we are navigating to the URL. In the case of scrolling, we have to work with heights. Okay, so we are initializing from suppose we are initializing the top of page first. Okay, so height we are initializing is 0. After that, we are creating some list for creating dataset finally. So how we created this list? So you can see here, this is the brand name. Okay, Rio Girls and Trampolines, etc. So this is brand name. This is the item name, rating, number of ratings, price, offer price, and discount, etc. Okay, so we created these lists. Okay, empty list. After that we set at some scroll post time that I have talked to you. So loading speed or internet speed on the basis of that you can define scroll time. So I have defined 20. That will work for everyone which may have a slow internet speed also. Okay. So we have initialized here a while true loop. That is, why while true? Because we are loading pages, different pages, scrolling and scrolling. So this work will be done in while true loop. Okay. After that, we get the page HTML code. Okay. So how we get HTML of a page? We get driver.pageSource. Okay. This is a method. Okay. So driver.pageSource will give us HTML. After that, we created soup as we done in previous videos. After that, how we are finding the items that I have shown you, I'll show you again. Okay. So I'll open Control Shift I, then that is a developer tools, and after that I'll select on inspect. I'll inspect. Okay, I'll inspect this. Okay, so if you will click here, this is the image. I have to select the complete div. So complete div is this. So you can see this div has class item. Okay, so we are selecting all these divs using the item class. So we have extracted all the items on a page. After that, we are iterating items. Okay, so we are iterating one by one item. After that, in the item, we have to again inspect that what is the brand name and product name classes. Okay, brand name class is brand. Product name class is, you can see here, name class, name CLS. Rating class is, you can see, underscore 1 and 0 double O. And the uh, this class I have to show you that this is having no class. Okay, so the number of rating is having no class. So what I have done, that I have chosen a parent element. Okay, so I have chosen this parent div, and this div's second p I have chosen. Okay, these divs first p. Okay, this divs is first child is the another div, and the first p is containing the number of ratings. So that I have used. You can see here this class we have seen and included. After that, I have find the parent div that I was talking. These have these many classes. Okay. After that, in parent div, I found number of rating of element. How I have found that parent div, I have selected this div's HTML, and then find all p and first, that is first child of that div, and that is p tag. Okay, and I found the number of rating in this way. After that, we inspected various classes like the same procedure, and we collected some data. After that, we appended the data to the listed lists created before. Okay, these lists, how we appended, if we appended the brand element. Suppose we are trying to brand. Okay, append the brand. Okay, so we appending after checking the element is present or not. Okay, if brand element dot text is present, then we are appending. If brand element is present, then we are appending brand element dot text. Else we are appending NA. Okay, means we have no value for that. For we are doing same for the all. Okay, after that, how we are scrolling down, we are scrolling down the driver dot execute script. You have, whenever you have to do some work with driver, web driver, so you have to use execute script, and you have to provide event that is a window dot scroll to. Okay, so we have to scroll to a height. So how we scroll, we provide initial height. Okay, we provide 0 comma document dot body dot scroll height. So this will give us scroll height, means the last corners height of the page, means our page will scroll to the last. And after scrolling the last on a page, you can see that loading starts. So that this will load the page. Okay, so in this way we are going to work. Okay, after that, when to pause, we scrolled. Okay, So this we scrolled. After that, we have to wait for some time because in loading it takes some time. So here we are using time module. So we are waiting for scroll pause time. We have defined 20 milliseconds here. Okay. After that, we are writing a code for when to break out of the loop. Okay. So if we are calculating new height again, driver.execute script return document.body.scroll height. If the new height is equals to last height, because the last height was lastly scrolled height, and if the new height is again the same, means we are not able to scroll more, the page has ended, then we are exiting the exiting the while loop. Okay, so uh, this is what we are doing. Okay, or after that we set the last height is equals to new height, that we do or not do, that doesn't matter after breaking. Okay, and then we are quitting the driver, means we are closing the web driver, that will close the tab. Okay, after that, we are creating the data frame. We are using the list that we have created and the data in the list. Okay. So after that, we are printing the data frame. You can see here I have extracted the data, and I have extracted 90 rows here. Okay. So after that, I inspected the data frame. You can see that we have uh, successfully got the data here. Okay, and after that I have checked for duplicate. So unfortunately from 1997 845 data was duplicate, so I dropped duplicate, and actual data I collected 1245. You can see that data was very much. Okay, data was like around 3 lakh or something, I shown 18 lakh something. Okay, so I have just collected some data, and after that I close the close the tab. If we collect these all data, that it will definitely take some time. So I'll show you by running that how WebDriver works. So I'm running this. So you can see that the new page is opened. Okay. So this is all work is automatically done. Okay. You can see it is scrolling, again scrolling, again scrolling. So it will scrolls till the page ends. Okay, so I am not going to extract all the information because it is very much information and takes so much time. So what I will do, that I will turn off the internet. Okay, as I will turn off internet, the scrolling takes much time, and this script will be closed. Okay, so while it is closing, uh, I'll show you some data that I have extracted. You have to do some pre-processing over there, because in the number of ratings we have this sign coming along with, and after that in price also there is rupees sign is also there. So you can pre-process this data and use for any purpose you are looking for. Okay, so I think I have to close manually. It is closed now. So you can see here after it is closed, it collected, it shown the data, that is 720 rows is it collected. After that, I will inspect the data frame. You can see here, this is the data frame and the data extracted. Okay. So thank you guys for being in the lecture till the last. And if you like my videos, please share and subscribe, and please hit a like. Okay.